All right, so welcome, guys. I am sure every student appearing for CLAT 2023 must have his or her eyes glued on the screen right now because of the announcement, the first official announcement coming from the CLAT consortium. Yes, the notification is out. The registration is open for CLAT 2023. So, welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. I am sure you guys are aware that all these things, we were preparing for all this while. You will get an opportunity to now, first-hand experience something which none other CLAT aspirant has ever experienced. And what exactly is that? It is the most important one, which is the exam will be conducted in the month of December. Right, so December, this is how things are. You can see this, this is definitely a new approach that the consortium has come up with, and you guys are, yes, you can definitely consider yourself as guinea pigs because of obvious reasons, right? So yes. Oh, welcome, welcome. Good evening, good afternoon, rather. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning as well. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So now, notifications are out. If you are someone who's thinking of filling up the forms, guys, this is the time. Make sure you are, filling. While filling the forms, you are keeping all things in mind that we'll be discussing here in this session. So lots of things we are supposed to discuss. So let's begin. Quickly share this video with all your friends so that everyone joins us for this super duper important news. Let's go. Let's start real quick. Welcome, welcome everyone. A very good afternoon. All right. So now, when we're talking about the agenda of the session, what are the things that we are supposed to discuss? So we'll be discussing, the following. We'll be talking about overview of the CLAT undergraduate program. We'll also be discussing in great detail. Chaliye. So we'll discuss overview of the CLAT UG. Apart from that, we'll also be talking about important dates for our 2023 exam. Education qualification we'll be discussing. Eligibility criteria will be discussed here in this session. Also, if we talk about application fee, what will this be? Plus a new thing coming your way, something which has never ever happened will be done this time around. We'll be discussing all of that here in this session. So let's begin. Hi everyone, again good afternoon, welcome everyone who just joined us. So yes, so CLAT's exam structure, we'll also talk about the selection process. So everything with respect to CLAT 2023, if you're someone who's just about starting as well, this is the session where you'll get to know about everything that the CLAT consortium wants you to know. So let's go. Let's begin with the first one. We all are aware what CLAT exam is. CLAT stands for Common Law Admission Test. There are 22 national universities who take admission through this exam. The body that conducts this exam is the Consortium of National Law Universities. This is a body which is created by the vice chancellors of the concerned national law universities. The 22 national universities, all of them, the vice chancellors have signed an MOU that they'll conduct a joint entrance exam for admissions. Now this is the only responsibility of the consortium to take care of the examination front. Apart from that, how is the curriculum in the universities, etc., nothing is decided by this consortium, only related to exam. So this is a body which is related only to examination. Do keep this in mind. The medium of the exam is English. So yes, if you're someone who has a good command over verbal ability, you will definitely be immensely benefited, right? You can see the frequency of the exam. It's conducted once every year. This was the norm, right, till now. But as we see, lots of new things are happening around us. So yes, we can definitely say that maybe there can be an opportunity in the month of May or June. We'll see how the consortium actually takes this exam, and then what is the future plans as well. All right. No, beta, there is no 3-year LLB program in national universities right now. Yes, there is an official announcement made by NLSIU Bangalore, but there will be a different separate exam once it starts. There will be a different exam for that. For 5 years, 5-year law course, the CLAT exam is conducted. All right. Yes. Now, important date. So, first of all, 8th of August is the registration process begins. Right. This is the date. Don't be in a rush to fill forms, guys. We'll be conducting a dedicated session on the same, as I've mentioned numerous times as well. Don't be in a rush to fill forms. Lots of people make silly mistakes and they cannot even appear for the exam, or end up wasting the amount of money that they have spent for form filling. They have to refill again. So don't be in a rush, right? You will definitely get the choice of your exam center because of the number of aspirants there are and number of seats there are. Don't worry, you don't have to worry at all. Don't be in a rush to fill the forms. Now, registration process has begun, as you all know, from 8th of August. Last date of registration is November 13th. So it's a huge time, guys. You had lots of time with you. So don't be in a rush. Make sure you are listening to everything that we are discussing. Exam date, you can see, is 18th of December. Now, this is something which is now there in front of you. It is out in the open for the first time ever. This is decided that the exam will be conducted in the month of December. Right, so if you were worried about your board exams, you have a good news. You can focus on your CLAT exam, and post 18th of December, you can focus on your board as well. So till then, obviously, you have 4 months. Make sure you give it your everything that you have. Also, guys, there will be sample question set which will be released on the 22nd of September as per the CLAT's official website. The first sample set you can see is 22nd October, and the second set is there on the 14th of October. Then, guys, this is something which is absolutely new, and something that you will be really thanking the consortium for. There will be open campus visit. The dates, you can see there are 2 dates. First open campus visit day for registered candidates is on September 22, and then the second open campus visit is there on the 22nd of October. You will get an opportunity to go visit the campus. You can browse through the you can browse through the books that are there in the library, which I'm sure you will not. But then again, you can go and check out the entire campus. How is the campus like? You can interact with a few seniors as well, and get to know about the campus, and motivate yourself that yes, the coming few months I'll also be there. So a great opportunity comes your way for the first time ever. So this you can definitely you definitely have to keep in mind. Samarth, the consortium every year it releases sample paper. Such is the norm, and such should be the norm as well, right? This does not mean that the pattern will change every time the sample paper is out. It happens every year, right? This is customary, right? So this has to be kept in mind. I believe I'm very clear. You all have understood what the open campus visit is all about. All right, now educational qualifications for CLAT 2023 students. Now, the students should be appearing for the 12th examination, or they are already qualified, right, while giving the exam. So at the time of admissions, which usually begins in the month of June to July. So when June to July, when these colleges start, at that time, your results, obviously, whichever board you are in, your board results will be out, and you must be qualified. You must have secured a minimum of, you can see here, if you are reserved category, SC/ST category, 40%. Otherwise, 45% is the eligibility, right? So you can easily rest assured that in terms of eligibility in your 12th standard, merely scoring 45% would be sufficient. Also, guys, you can see appearing students can also give the exam. This includes the students who are appearing right now in their 12th standard, right? So this is for all of those. Yes, so Stuti, it is not mandatory, right? The open campus visit is not mandatory. There will be no bonus marks given to you. If it is difficult for you, let's say you are somewhere in Andaman and Nicobar, right, and you cannot travel to any place, it's okay, right? Give the exam and then go, right? It is for those who can manage, who can travel, right? So if you can't, no, no disadvantage as such. It's an opportunity which you can avail, right? Not mandatory, of course. All right. Now, you can see, once you crack the exam, you any which ways, you can go. Like, our students here, you can see Navya, Vinayak, all of these students have got an opportunity to study at these national law universities. If you talk about the age limit, there is none. So, as I've shared multiple times, guys, when I gave the exam, I was, 19-year-old. When I gave the exam in the year 2009, yes, you can calculate my age as well. Right, so when I gave the exam in 2009, I was 19. Just imagine, at the age of 19 I joined the college. I'm sure there are lots of you who are much younger than me who are appearing for the exam, 17, 18. In my batch also there was some students who were 16-year-old. There was someone who was 23-year-old as well. Majority of them were actually around my age. So you know don't be someone who is thinking a lot about that I have wasted my years, or I'm you know a couple of years older to people who are studying there. Does not matter. Don't worry about these things. In the long run, it does not matter at all. While you are there in the campus, you realize that people who are 2 years younger to you are there in your probably third year, and you are there in first year. So this happens, right? So don't worry too much about age, right? So absolutely remove this concept of age, that I should be a certain age to go to national universities. No problems at all. The career that you have chosen, any which ways, if you talk about lawyers, practicing lawyers, you all know that it requires certain amount of expertise, experience, and overall maturity to handle cases, handle pressure, etc., all these things. So the 5 years that you will be spending there will polish you in a way that you will be ready for anything and everything that come your way, right? Next, application fee, guys. Now this is you can see 4,000 rupees for general category, OBC category, specially abled person, and any other categories. For SC and ST categories, you can see there is 3,500, so 500 rupees less. So you can see CLAT 2023, these are the application fee. So make sure you're filling in the forms real carefully. The application fee is quite high. In case you make a mistake, you'll have to fill the form again, and then when you fill the form, you'll have to use a new number altogether, new email ID. So all hassle again. So be real careful while doing this. Before we talk about the 22 NLUs that are participating, guys, you are watching this session and you have not liked this session already. This is absolutely not acceptable. Quickly hit the like button, guys, and hit the subscribe button as well. If you're someone who's preparing for CLAT or any law entrance exam, guys, this is the channel to subscribe. So quickly hit the subscribe button, also the like buttons, so that we also know that this session is helping you. List of participating national universities under CLAT 2023. So you can see here, based on the order of its inception, you can see the colleges are mentioned here. There is NLSIU Bangalore, the oldest national university of the country. Nalsar Hyderabad is there. NLIU Bhopal, NUJS Kolkata. This is not the order of your preference, right? Not the preference order. So do keep this in mind. This is not the preference order. This is based on the year of establishment. NUJS Kolkata, then there is NLU Jodhpur, then it is HNLU Raipur, GNLU Gandhinagar, Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Lucknow, then there is Rajiv Gandhi National University of Law Patiala, and there is also CNLU Patna, the top 10 universities or the top oldest universities, right? So moving on, you can see there is NUALS Kochi, NLU Odisha, and NUSRL Ranchi. When I gave the exam, there were 11 universities. Till Kochi there were, right? Now you can see it's doubled up, right? Doubled up in just a few years. NLU Odisha, NUSRL, there is NLU Assam as well. Then there is one in Vishakhapatnam, Tiruchirappalli, Mumbai, Nagpur, Aurangabad, Shimla, Jabalpur, Haryana. All these places have their own national universities. Yes, our aim should definitely be to make it to one of these national universities, and to do that, of course, we'll be leaving no stone unturned. Right, and I believe you guys will also give everything that you have. The uh, the courses that are offered here, you can see there is BA LLB honors, there's BBA LLB honors, BCom LLB honors, there's BCA LLB, there is BSW, the Bachelor of Social Work LLB. This is there in NLU Jodhpur. There is BSc LLB. Now, guys, it does not matter which course along with LLB you actually pursue. You can do BA, BCA, does not matter at all. What matters is that you're doing law, right? You're doing LLB from a national university. That is the biggest thing. How it is structured, I'll quickly give you an example. In the first year, I'll write this for you. I'll make it real easy for you. In the first year, there'll be 5 subjects of either you opt for arts, so BA, so there will be humanity subjects, right? Let's say BA or BCom or any of these subjects that you are seeing. So 5 subjects here and 1 subject of law, right? The first semester. The second semester, in the first year, this will happen. This can change from college to college, of course. The second semester, there will be 4 subjects, BA, BCom, and then 2 subjects for law. In the second year, there will be 4 subjects again. I'll write this again for you. Let me write it here. Second year, again, there will be 4 subjects here. In law, there will be 2. In the third year, there will be 3. And from the fourth year, everything will be law related. So this is how the entire structure is. You get to study your subjects till the third year, the subjects that you choose with law. So for example, let's say for example you choose BA, so English is there, there is political science, there is sociology. All these subjects you will be studying there along with the legal subjects. So does not matter at all, right, which course you opt for, right? Your job is right now to focus on getting a seat in the national university. Someone did ask, Neha is asking, sir, NUJS has this course or that course? Yes, and NUJS has BSc LLB as well. They offer various courses, but the idea, again, as I've said numerous times, you can opt for this when you are there. When you go to NUJS, only then you can see among the courses that are there, you can opt for the same. You should not, and you cannot, right? Cannot, I mean, you should not, right? So you should not ever choose a college based on the course, especially when we are talking about law. And unless Bangalore offers BA LLB only, you are saying, no sir, we want to take BSW LLB only, so we will opt for NLU Jodhpur. You get all India rank 1, you go to NLU Jodhpur. It's a huge mistake, right? So you're missing out on an opportunity to go to the most premium, you can say, national law university in India, plus one of the best colleges of law in the entire Asia and the world. So this has to be taken care of. Khushi is asking, sir, minimum marks for CLAT. Beta, there are no minimum marks. It all depends on the year to year basis. Check out our videos, right? The exam analysis, that will give you a great help. Check out the analysis for 2021, 2022, 2023, and you'll get an idea. There is a difference in all 3 years. So every year it depends on the difficulty level. When you're giving the mock test, make sure that when you appear, let's say for example you're giving the mock test here at BYJU'S Exam Prep, how many mocks have you done and how many mocks you were ahead of your competition. So you'll get your percentile, you'll get your rank out of all the students who appeared for the exam, out of thousands of students, out of them, what have you done, how ahead are you, or how you can improve your way up. So all these things can be done when you're analyzing your mock test. So focus on that. This has to be kept in mind. Now guys, moving on, the selection process for CLAT. You all are aware that there is a written exam which is mandatory to it is mandatory to appear for CLAT only for students who are Indian nationals. People who are foreign nationals please make sure that you, first of all, if someone is foreign national, please mention in the chat. And if there is someone who is a foreign national, please who's watching this video, please mention the same in the comments. I'll be more than happy to share certain insights with you where you can directly go and join the national universities, right? So yes, mandatory to appear the CLAT written exam. Once you clear the exam, once you get a rank in the top 2500, someone asks for seats in NLS Hyderabad, all these are easily available on the CLAT consortium's website. This shows that you haven't checked out the website, which should never be the case, guys. When I gave the exam, I had the physical brochure with me. Now the physical brochures are not available, but the online brochures are available. You should be more than aware of how many seats where there are. So there are more than 180 seats there in Nalsar to answer you. So lots of opportunities coming your way, right? There's a increase in number of seats as well. We've heard for quite a long time now, right? So CLAT counseling process, you can see, is the centralized process of shortlisting the candidates for final exam based on their preference and based on their marks and based on their other people who are around you, how and what colleges have they opted for. Say for example, there are lots of students who are in the region of 1000 to 1500 rank. So if all of them want NLU Odisha, then the person who is there in 1445 rank with a rank of 1445 will struggle. But let's say maximum student do not opt for NLU Odisha, in that case 1445 would also get the same. So it all depends on people who, what the people who are ahead of you, what have they opted for, right? So all these processes are there. The counseling process is quite simple. You just have to deposit 50,000 rupees with the CLAT consortium. With that, you are eligible for the counseling process. The counseling process is, they actually call lots of students for the counseling process. They call tens of thousands students. Everyone, actually almost everyone, gets an opportunity to sit for the counseling process. But it is not for everyone to sit. Why should you sit if you are getting a, let's say you are a general category student and you're getting a rank of 10,000 students? Makes no sense to join the counseling process, right? If you are someone who, in the day there was the entire paper was of 200, the pattern was different. So I scored 143, all India rank 938. All right. So moving on from here, guys. Next, CLAT UG exam structure. Here we go. We can see, guys. I think everything is going fine here. At my end, everything is fine. The chat is disconnected. This is some error on YouTube's end, so don't worry. I'm sure you are able to hear me any which ways. All right, hear and see me, of course. CLAT UG exam structure, you can see there are 5 sections, just like they were before. So nothing changes here. The same pattern is there, right? So anyone who was having any form of confusion, guys, no need for that. You can see English, current affairs, legal, logical, and quant. All these sections are available, right? So now, when we are talking about the exam structure, 150 questions, there are 150 marks. Every question gives you 1 mark. Every incorrect question takes away 0.25 mark. 120 minutes you'll get, same thing. Nothing changes again with the exam structure as well. Then, guys, the legal reasoning section is quite important. Now, why do I say this? In case, let's say both of us, let's say Preeti and Alifia, both Preeti and Alifia get a score of 101, right? And there is one seat that is left in NLS Bangalore, right? And it is either Alifia or Preeti, right? So how will they decide on this? The person who scores higher marks in the legal reasoning section. The person who scores higher marks in the legal reasoning section, let's say Preeti scores higher, she'll be admitted. But what if there is a tie in the legal reasoning section also? In the case of legal reasoning section marks also being tied, they will see that between Alifia and Preeti, who has secured who is older, right? You've secured similar marks. Now your age will be checked. If both of you, let's say for some unbelievable reasons. Both of you are of same age, right? Same day, let's say 18th of February, both of you were born in the year, let's say 2005. So in that case, just examples, right? So in that case, whosoever, uh, you know, had scored, good marks in your mocks or previously or other sections does not matter. What will matter now is your luck, because the third time, if the age also is tied, in that case there will be a computerized draw of lots and randomly a person will be awarded. But this has not happened till now, to my knowledge, right? This hasn't happened, but yes, it definitely can. So make sure. But this tiebreaker with legal reasoning, this is always there. So make sure your legal reasoning section is absolutely top notch, right? You understand the importance of all the sections now. Next, the number of test takers, if we look at it, so 2020 there were roughly around 55,000. 2021, because of the pandemic, there was a slight decrease in number, and now this year we saw an increase. There were 60,000 students who filled the forms, and 56,700 odd students did appear for CLAT undergraduate exam as well. So lots of students did give the exam. You are competing against roughly around, you can say, 60,000 students, and the number of seats that you have is there on your screen, approximately 2,600 to easy, for easy calculations, if you just consider that, yes, let's say there are 3,000 seats and 56 or 60,000 students. So if you look at pure numbers, one student in every 20 is getting a seat in National University. If you look at all the other entrance exams, you will probably find that the ratio of success is very, very poor. If you look at engineering colleges, the ratio is 1 in 150 students, right? So if you look at medical, it's far worse. If you look at chartered accountants, let's not even go there, right? So this is one of the most doable exams out there. So this you guys have to keep in mind. CLAT undergraduate courses and the CLAT postgraduate courses also, both of them will be conducted hopefully in the next 4 months without any further delay. The 4 months that is left with you right now, it is very important that you follow every instruction that your mentor shares with you. Guys, we have conducted so many sessions to make sure that you get a quick start to your preparation. To aid your preparation, we conducted a video on our YouTube channel yesterday also. We are doing this for a long period of time, and if you are someone who has not subscribe to our channel already, you guys are missing out on lots of important content coming your way. So please make sure that you are a religious visitor from now on, and you are subscribed to the BYJU'S Exam Prep YouTube channel as well. And guys, to aid your preparation, we also started a new course for all of you. You can check this out. The course is available. What you can do is, to enroll here, you can download our BYJU'S Exam Prep app, or you can reach out to us on our email ID, that is support@byju'sexamprep.com. We will be more than happy to help you out with every query of yours. Guys, here in this batch, you can see lots of hundreds of hours of recorded lectures are available. Thousands of practice questions are available. Mock tests are available. The CLAT Ignite magazine, the magazine which has absolutely super duper following, and that last year there were majority questions coming from the Ignite magazine itself. So very important this magazine is. All of this you will get once you join the course. Of course with that you'll get our mentorship as well, and which is the most important thing, because if we talk about the best of the students, the best of the teachers, what makes a teacher the best, or what makes a student the best, it is the jodi, right? It is the partnership between the mentor and the mentee. So I am sure that we'll have a fantastic partnership together, and make sure guys that you are, all of you are studying well, and the 4 months, that is the time that's left, you are putting in all the efforts that are actually required. All right, now yes, we will be conducting, a session on that, Ayush. Those who are already students of Ayush, can we be able to switch up back to new? Please confirm. Kushi, please check with the concerned team, the helpline. You can check with the same. You can have a word with our counselors. You can also drop in a mail, support@byju'sexamprep.com. This query should have been, you should have already asked this to our team. In case you haven't already, please drop in a mail. All right. So that's it, guys. We are done for the day. We'll meet again tomorrow, or rather, in the evening. We have a very important session coming our way. Plus, we'll be conducting a session on form filling, a dedicated session on form filling with lots of screenshots as well. So make sure that you do watch that as well. Until the time you don't see the concerned video, don't fill your forms, is my advice. That's it, guys. Thank you so much. Take care. Goodbye. Sayonara. All the very best for your upcoming exams. Bye bye. Thank you.